music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello. Guess what I forgot to do, y'all. Lord Jesus. It's 3:16 in the morning. And hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay's Corner. I am not starting over. This is my review for Basketball Wives. This is season 7, episode 2. I had a bad headache today. I took 2 Excedrin about an hour and a half ago. I am almost delusional because I'm so sleepy because I took an Excedrin PM, and I don't know why I took an Excedrin PM. However, tonight's lipstick, I think I know for a fact I wore it before. It's called Dagger. It is by, of course, Kat Von D. I do like it though. I think I wore it once before. We see Jen and Eve. Lord. We see Jen and Evelyn. I wrote Eve because I hate typing out the word Evelyn. We see Jen and Evelyn walking around, basically just chatting it up. And, you know, they kind of bring up how, you know, they think Cece is, not Cece, they think Tristan is cool. But Cece is, you know, something to be desired because she walk around with her titties out. Basically. So, as they, you know, sit around chit-chat, you know, Jen brings up how Tammy was upset that that Evelyn was, you know, cracking some jokes. And, you know, so she called you French Montana's publicity stunt. What I liked was that Evelyn then said, me and Frank are 2 consenting adults having fun, so I'm not a PR stunt. And I feel like I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna come home. I feel like we're gonna come back and it's gonna be a thing of Tammy acting like no one can joke about her. And I think, and again, I'm mixing stuff up a little bit in my head because I'm that sleepy. So if I start rambling, just be like, girl, I'll get back on track in a second. Anyway, so yeah, Evelyn is upset that, no, damn it. Jen is telling Evelyn how Tammy was upset that she was joking about her or whatever. So how there was the publicity stunt. But she said there was consenting adults. I said all that already. Lord Jesus. Anyway, you know, I feel like, because Evelyn then said, while she's talking shit, she need to be quiet because drinking all them beers and drinking them and smoking them cigarettes got her looking sick. You know what I'm saying? Me and French are 2 consenting adults. I feel like this. Tammy can dish it, but she can't take it. Because my thing is, they said one joke, she said that she kind of made fun of how you walk. That was not such a big issue. I feel like people not going to like Tammy this season simply because it seems like that she just stirring the pot and stirring it, but I feel like she's stirring the pot and don't realize that she's like kind of in the pot because she kind of just, it's just something about it. I don't know how it's going to end up, but I think Tammy going to end up kind of offending more people than none, and it's going to be a whole thing. So, you know, we do see Jackie, Malaysia, and Cece, and Kristen all meet up, basically. And were they at like some kind of, they was making something. I can't think of what it was. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? First of all, Cece is basically Kristen's stepmother. Now, even though she's not married to Kristen's husband's dad, they've been together for 4 years. So, like, that's like your auntie and your auntie mom or whatever. It's just they freaking related. It was they kind of almost the same age. No, Cece older. I think she's look pretty for age. Anywho, they kind of, Kristen says how she's a mom. She has a 1-year-old and that's her life. You know, Cece says she's an RN. She has a medical spa plus a medical spa plus she is a dance instructor. I said no, she got a lot of hustles. She out there trying to collect them coins. Okay. So basically Cece, I think, say she had all that to say that she's not a kept woman. I think she's still being kept, but it's what it is. You know, we see Evelyn go see Shani and kind of admit that the breakup between her and Carl was hard, and how she has 9 embryos in like the freezer or whatever, and it's her egg and his sperm, and she just kind of does not know what to do with them because I would honestly ask him if he cared if I used another one. Like, if would you care if I use an egg? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be the daddy, but I just want to get pregnant, and I trust your sperm because I've had it before. Anywho, you know, I'm like, girl, whatever. So we see her kind of struggling to figure out what to do. You know, at this point in time, we then see Reggie and Tammy talking. Now, see, this is what I did not like, and why I said I think people gonna not like Tammy this season. Tammy and Reggie was talking, and she said, yeah, Evelyn supposedly was making jokes about me, like how I look or whatever, what I had on, like imitated my walk. And Reggie then says, well, she must idolize you to be kind of mimicking you. No, I don't believe that. I believe it was just funny. And then she says, and then Shani gonna say that, you know, she says funny things all the time, and she laughed. She said, but when I was on stage doing comedy and I said little jokes about Evelyn, she didn't laugh. I said, well, probably because she didn't find them funny. Like, people kill me when they think, well, you not laughing because you trying to be mean and rude. Sometimes you ain't laughing because ain't shit funny. Because what she said about Tammy and what she said about Evelyn wasn't funny. Because what she said was, some of us have fucked our way through all the franchises. Oh yeah, Evelyn's back. So she said, took a shot at Evelyn. It was kind of slut shaming. It kind of was. It was. It really was. Anywho, but yeah, I don't think Evelyn, you know, mimicking Tammy's walk is equivalent to Tammy telling how many people was in that damn one video you did, how it won't compare, because what she said was, it's just different. It's just two different things. Joking about how somebody walk is not the same as saying they out here fucking and sucking different people to get ahead. You know what I'm saying? Doing things to get money. She basically called her like a mid-level or executive prostitute. I don't know. So yeah, I don't think Shani found it funny. When they played it back, I didn't laugh. And I don't think I laughed last season either. I think when she said her jokes, I was like, ooh. Like, it wasn't like, ha, 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 ha. It was a thing like, did she really just say that? Like, really? And so I think it was more of that. But again, I think people not gonna like her for her bone carrying. And what Evelyn did was funny. I laughed my damn self each time I watched it. So yeah, it was what it was. So I'm so sorry, y'all. Then we see Tammy saying how Jen, because at this point Tammy is upset that Jen and Evelyn are back friends. So she then says, yeah, and Tammy, you know, so now here come Tammy. No, damn it. Here come Jen being friends with Evelyn, even though she talked about Evelyn like a dog, you know, like a dirty dog. And again, I feel like when you mad at somebody, if you do confide in someone else, they shouldn't then go out and kind of spread your tea. My thing is that if we friends, you shouldn't be mad if I'm friends with somebody else too. Like, it should not matter. I think all friends, for the most part, some part, but not me, people do talk about people who they fell out with because you pissed off and you might say something dumb. The difference is, I don't think anyone's broadcasting what she said yet. I'm pretty sure it might come out later. But then it's like, you know, does Evelyn even know what Jen said? I'm pretty sure she does not know. Let's make that clear. I'm pretty sure she does not know. However, that doesn't mean that what she said in those moments of anger is what her whole thought process is behind Evelyn being a friend. Now they're friends now, so it was what it was. And I feel like, again, Tammy's stirring the pot and she don't realize her ass is in it. So we do meet the new girl real quick. Her name is OG. She's a female football player. She's also dating a player who's overseas, so I don't know who he is either. And it was funny because the girl invited Jackie to like one of their training camps or whatever. So they're like in like little tight outfits and they boobs all out or whatever. And Jackie is sitting back, like drinking a drink, watching them as if it's porn. I just said, Lord Jesus, it was just all crazy. Who cares? Anyway, so that's we see the whole one scene that we're introduced to her. So I guess she's gonna be on the season going forward. We do see Aunt Jen, Evelyn, and Kristen meeting up to chat. And at this point in time, you know what I'm saying, Evelyn brings back what she heard about Cece. How Cece out in these streets flirting with other men or flirting with younger men, trying to get her a young sugar daddy. And Evelyn said that to CC's, like, the manager or the publicist for her husband. I don't know how it works. It's something like that or whatever. But she went to that person talking about it. And, you know what I'm saying? Kristen, like, I've never heard that story. I don't know what they're talking about. And then Giselle, like, yeah, you know, she be giving these handy jobs. I'm like, a handy job? I'm like, so she up in there having sex with people? Not having sex with people. But she's giving them happy endings? Girl, bye. You gonna catch all kind of syphilis and stuff messing with them things. Anywho, I'm so delusional, it's crazy. And I have one more review to do. No! Anyway, at this point, I do feel like Jen and Evelyn are being messy because you're sitting around the table talking about somebody else and something that you heard, and that can be construed as messy. So it was what it was. You know, we also see Shani and Evelyn do a podcast when they did it with the dude Van from TMZ, who had kind of went off on Kanye. And, you know, he asked him, like, what if you were stranded on a desert island? Or no, what if you were stranded in the middle of nowhere, but all you have was your phone, and you can call one person, like, who you calling? Shani said, that's easy. I'm calling Shahil. Because come push a shove. And I said, I think that's so great that they still have a cordial, you know, friendship or whatever between them, with them being divorced or whatnot. Now, Evelyn had to think about it for a second, and she actually said, Chad, Ocho Cinco, the head butter. She said, you know, I can call him tomorrow and tell him that I need him to do A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, or come get me or whatever. He gonna come barefoot. I said, bitch, barefoot? His feet gonna either freeze or be really, really hot. Anyway, so I'm like, girl, if you like it, I love it. He did ask her as well if she gave the ring back to Carl, and she said, I don't give rings back because I'm never the cause of the separation from the marriage. I said, well, what is it? Because it looked like it's you. Anywho, we see Kristen then telling Cece what she heard about her, you know, having me come to her little medical spa and getting Handy J good you're welcome stuff. You know, like, because y'all know what a Handy J is. Y'all know what a happy ending is. So, you know, just happy at the end. So, you know, Jackie, like, I'm not surprised that, because Jackie was there too. I'm not surprised that Evelyn is saying that I was spreading rumors, because she did the same thing to me a couple years ago. And they showed a flashback. I can't remember, but she do say that she does not put anything past Evelyn. At this point in time, she's like, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it or whatever. Now we then see Tammy and Jackie talking, and basically Tammy just saying how her and Reggie are serious now. How they talking about marriage. They want to get married or whatever. How she never wanted to, you know, get married again after the whole thing with Kenny or whatever. And she's like, but God brought him into my life. It was what it was. But she do say to Jackie, if he proposed to me and he asked you for help with the proposal, please help him to make it good. She's like, I asked Jackie because Jackie had 21 weddings, like her and Doug get married every year. So if anybody can plan a cute soiree for a wedding proposal thing, it would be Jackie. I do think that's true. I think Jackie loves that kind of stuff when she's, you know, normal. We then see Malaysia come in, and, you know what I'm saying, wait, I think everybody started coming in because Jen was there, Malaysia was there, and at this point is when Jen said, yeah, Tammy told me to tell y'all hi. Well, she said the bitch that she fuck with, hello. You know, everybody else, not really. So it's like, who don't you fuck with? Was the kind of the question of the day. But of course, Evelyn said, it's probably me, but it was what it was. Tammy then saying how she's upset because Jen took a private conversation and, you know what I'm saying, was messy and told the ladies. But I'm like, that wasn't a private joke. It was not at all. And I feel like what she said, it wasn't no big secret. Like, again, if you don't want someone to know something, you don't want somebody to hear something, then don't post it. Don't put it out in the atmosphere. Like, leave it up locked away tight. So you can't be like, well, I said something and she repeated it, so now I'm pissed off. You basically told her, tell everyone I said hi except the people I fuck with. You told her to say it. I mean, she was just gullible and she said it, so it was what it was. But again, girl, who cares? At this point in time, you know, Jackie was saying how was telling them also what Jen and Evelyn said about Cece giving happy endings. And at this point in time, now they want to have goddamn city council meeting. They have more meetings on these damn shows than anybody in the world, Lord Jesus. They should get their own conference room, you know what I'm saying, kind of apprentice style. Anywho, you know, Malaysia go talk to Cece and Karen. It was so stupid. Malaysia then went and talked to them, asked them about it. They like, I don't know. But guess what? I'm going to get it figured out. But I feel like on one point or the other, Malaysia was more concerned with her cousin's something. It was like something on the outside of the house. Or it was just stupid. I'm looking like, girl, who cares? I feel like Malaysia was only my boob. I'm sorry, I just laid my boob. I don't take my bra off. It seems like Malaysia is more concerned with her cousin's name than Cece, because when she kept saying my cousin this and my cousin that, and we can't have his name returned and blah 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 blah. I feel like at this point in time, your cousin has nothing to do with someone that's supposedly saying about her. She got more to lose right now because they talking about her. So I mean, you have to also always take up for your family. But, you know, you can't really blame her. What did I just say? This is gonna be y'all gonna be laughing at me because I know I'm getting all confused in my head. Anywho, they all want to get together to talk about a stupid ass lie, and I hope this season is not based on this one lie or this one rumor or this one I heard situation per Jen per Evelyn. So, they all at this little city council meeting, as I'm going to call it. You know, Jen walks in. We had Tammy there. We had Cece. We had Kristen. Who else was there? I think somebody, I don't know who else was there. Anywho, when Jen walked in, Tammy called her messy, like messy Mona. It's like, why am I messy? What's going on? I don't know what you're talking about. You know, Tammy said, you know, how I'm upset because, you know what I'm saying, you told them what I told you. Wait. Yeah, Tammy was upset because she's like, Jen repeated something I told her in private, but it wasn't in private. I think, because you're on a TV show, girl. It just is. It kind of is what it is. You know, we do see how they then bring up what Evelyn said about the whole I heard situation or whatever. And I think it's, how do you invite one person and not the other? Juicy and, not Juicy. Oh, Lord. Evelyn and Jen was having this. I'm so sorry, y'all. Evelyn and Jen was having this conversation. So you brought only Jen, but you should have had Evelyn there too because she said it. So I'm like, who y'all trying to check? Is it just for a scene? I really don't know. Jen is like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's that serious. Like, who was like, whatever. We heard it and we kind of joked about it and that was it. Now, Cece, at this point in time, she's not upset when Jen explains how they didn't mean it that way. They wasn't taking it literal or whatever. She didn't get mad initially. It wasn't until Tammy left and then Jen went after her. Tammy is giving me Kim Zolciak feels, meaning she's coming in, shooting a quick little 10-15 minute scene or whatever. She's not in the duration of the shoot and she leaves because she's like, I got my check. I showed up, I got my check, because she wants her own. I think she's supposed to have her own show coming out once the Basketball Wives is over. But I'm like, if her wigs is gonna be as, you know, weird, and then she's gonna be out here drinking Coke 45 cigarettes, I don't want to see it. I don't want to let her. I don't want TV either. Leave it be. So at this point in time, you know, when Tammy leave out, Jen go after her or whatever, and she says like, you know, Tammy, oh God, I caught you. And you know, Tammy then said to her, you know, you need to stop being a bone collector. You know, you can't do that. That kind of gets you dealt with. But I'm like, at the end of the day, all of y'all are bone collectors in one way or another. Sometimes y'all just telling somebody's story who don't know you talking, or who may already be dead. Who knows? But at the end of the day, everybody here is not innocent. Like, none of us are innocent. So you can't make it seem as if, oh, well, Jen, you being a bone collector, you taking information and taking it back here, and it's a bunch of bullshit and fugazi or whatever. I call that stupid. You know what I'm saying? Jen said, like, well, I just repeated something that I heard. Like, I didn't think nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know if I was going to be around her and she was a homewrecker. Tammy then says, you already hanging out with a homewrecker, so it doesn't really bother you. I said, Lord. And she knew exactly who she was talking about, Evelyn. And Jen kind of turned around like, oh my God, here we go. And Evelyn kind of kept going about it or whatever. But I'm like, look, at this point in time, the same shade that Tammy's being upset with that Evelyn's throwing, she throwing the exact same shade at Evelyn. The exact same shade. So, girl, who cares? The ending thing, we do see, my mind is just gone. Evelyn going to see her doctor because she got those 9 embryos, already kind of on ice. And they're kind of asking her what she wants to do with them. And then she's like, well, I don't know. They're like, well, do you want to try again? She's like, I don't know. He like, do you want to pat him somewhere? So they decide to have them in the bathroom. Or not, this is a hat. Lord Jesus, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? Literally, people. Oh, Evelyn's eggs. Lord Jesus. But they would not have trying to have them in the bathroom. I'm telling y'all, I'm so delusional right now, but I'm trying to get these things done before tomorrow. No, she's talking about her eggs. They are cryogenically frozen, and she does not know what she wants to do. She doesn't want to get rid of them, because they are fertilized with her egg and Carl's sperm. And she says her and Carl are not getting back together, so she does not know if she wants to get rid of them, meaning kill them all or whatever, to use them. She don't know if she want to do that either, but she also does not know if she wants to donate them, because the doctor to give her an option. So there are people who are not able to conceive, and there's a program where you can donate any fertilized eggs anonymously, and then they can kind of be out in the world. I don't know if I can do that, because at the end of the day, that's your baby. You know what I'm saying? That's your. But I'm like, if you donate 9, how many can I get for one? If I can get 10 grand for one, I'm donating all 9. Have them. Especially if you don't want any more kids. So it was what it was. And that's kind of how it goes off with her being confused about what to do with these embryos. I am so sorry, y'all, that I was completely discombobulated this whole thing. I know I probably said some stuff that was crazy. Y'all can laugh at me. I will be better tomorrow. This headache drove me crazy. And I don't take pills much, so the Excedrin is fucking with me. Anywho, put your comments below, please, and thank you. Have a great day. Peace.